Hey, good morning. Actually, it's morning for me. I'm not sure what time it is for you. I'm leaving for the office, and I'm going to give you my number one time management tip that, for whatever reason, took me a while to figure out. And after you're done watching this, put your number one time management tip down in the bottom in the comments so that others can see it. I'm also going to add my top 3. So I'm going to add 2 more of my top tips for what I've learned over the years for managing my time and being ultra productive. So I've been pretty good for a long time about eating a really healthy breakfast to start my day. I think if you're trying to get in shape or be fit, then setting the tone for your day with a good breakfast helps, whereas if you start out with a crappy meal, you're more likely to eat a crappy meal for your second and third meal. So I have been for a long time religious about eating a really healthy meal in the morning. So that's not my number one tip. I would combine it with what I'm about to say. My number one tip is to start your day with some form of exercise before you do anything, before you do email, before you get on the computer and do work. That's the routine that works for me. And I've been one that's always fought a morning workout because I feel like I get a harder, better workout in the afternoon or the evening than in the morning. But what I've learned, and I've been now doing this since January of this year, I've switched my routine to the morning. I'm more consistent. Throughout the day, I feel better, I have more energy, and I just feel happier. Not that I'm generally an unhappy person, but I feel happier starting my day this way versus waiting till the end of the day. Also, when I waited till nighttime, I noticed that I've always fought trying to get to bed early. I've historically stayed up till 2 o'clock or later in the morning and worked late. And in trying to change those routines, I've never been able to, I think partly because I'd work out at night. So I'd say for about the first 4 months of this new routine of starting out in the morning, I had a hard time because my body just wasn't used to it. But at this point, I look forward every day to starting my day with the workout. And I literally do it 7 days a week. Now that might mean 2 or 3 days of the week I'm not lifting weights or running or something that's kind of heavy interval training. I might just be walking for 30 minutes to an hour listening to an audiobook. But at least 7 days, or better said, 7 days a week, I am doing something first thing in the morning every single day of the week. There's of course been exceptions, but for the most part, I get some form of exercise every day. And the reason I think it's the most important time management tip is it's the foundation of everything. Your energy, how you feel, your optimism, your outlook. And so I want to start with the absolute best foundation possible. That's a workout and eating really healthy. So that's what works for me, and it sets the tone for everything else in my life. What works for you? What's your number one? If you could only keep one behavior in your life, what is that number one thing? Put it in the comments so we can all learn from you. Thanks a lot.